Eno referred to the report of the Intelligence and Security Committee and the investigation into British collusion in torture, which had been quashed by Brian Johnson immediately on taking office. I was one of the witnesses to that committee because I blew the whistle on torture and extraordinary rendition years ago, because I have seen from the inside that governments torture, governments lie, governments cheat, governments steal, governments kill, and they try to hush it up, and they try to keep it secret, and they claim that the secrets need to be kept for the security of the people, whereas in fact much of what government does is a plot against the people. Whistleblowers talk to each other. I know Daniel Ellsberg, I know Catherine Gunn, I know Ray McGovern, I know John Kiriakou. We all keep as a community together, because when you blow the whistle, your world falls apart. You're cast out from your previous career, you're cast out from your previous friendships, you're cast out from society. The government make damn sure you never get a job again. We need each other for solidarity and friendship and security, and WikiLeaks provides an essential role to the whistleblower community, not just in publishing secrets, but in providing the moral support. And I take the support you are here to give Julian Assange as also reflecting support for whistleblowers everywhere. And let us note that we're hearing this week in court evidence of possible deals that were put to Julian, and that Julian refused to give up a source on the DNC emails because he would not give up a source in the hope of securing his own freedom. And that is why WikiLeaks is trusted, and that is why Julian is trusted, not only as a great figure in the information age, but as a person of deep courage and heroism himself. The idea that a publisher is in prison for publishing nothing but the truth is astonishing. I am ashamed to be standing in the country among the institutions of the power of a country which tortures a publisher for publishing the truth, when the people who committed the crimes which he exposed are still safe, still employed by the state, and still in positions of power. This must not be allowed to stand. The tide of opinion is turning. We are now at the key point. For years, we told the world that the reason Julian had sought diplomatic asylum was because the charges levelled against him, the accusations, there were never any charges because there's never any evidence. The accusations levelled against him were nonsense, and it was all a plot to extradite him to the United States. And what did the media say? They said, no, there is no plan to extradite him to the United States. No, this isn't about that. It's about Sweden. It was always about reaching this point. And finally, we are here, and we are the ones who've been telling the world the truth for a decade. And now we know. The question is fundamentally this: can somebody be dragged off to the United States for publishing truth about war crimes, and publishing that truth from out with the United States? Can anybody who publishes anything bad about the US government be dragged from anywhere in the world, taken to America to face for so-called justice of that dysfunctional political system? The answer must be no, and we must all be there at Belmarsh to support Julian and working to change the tide of opinion and secure the freedom of one of the most important leaders of intellectual thought today. Thank you.